If you're like me, maybe you've stopped paying attention to what Pro Football Focus has to say for quite some time, but in this latest Jets ranking, man, they have taken it to a whole nother level.
Hold up.
So in this particular PFF ranking, they're ranking all the teams in the NFL and their rosters from 1 to 32. Overall, the Jets came out as 24th, which isn't too out of bounds, but when you look at the individual player rankings, that's where it gets completely insane. What stuck out to me right away was linebacker CJ Mosley. They had him graded as a 42, which means according to Pro Football Focus, the four-time Pro Bowler and a guy who was top 5 in the NFL in tackles last season is a borderline rosterable, like practice squad level talent. And then I did some more peeking around looking at other linebackers. I couldn't find a single other linebacker that they had listed that they graded lower than CJ Mosley. I came across a linebacker with a similar rating who had a 42. That was somebody on the Houston Texans with the last name Grugier Hill, if I'm saying it right. Now, that may sound like a law firm that Saul Goodman would work at, but apparently it's a former backup linebacker from Philly and Miami who was a starter for Houston last year, first season as a full-time starter. Grugier Hill, over his first 5 seasons in the NFL, tallied a total of 97 solo tackles, which is 5 less than the amount that CJ Mosley had in 2021 alone. Okay, so was this a one-off? It's a pretty big oversight, especially on a household name like CJ Mosley, so I kept looking around. And then I paused when I found guard Laken Tomlinson. They had him rated as a 73, which is like bordering on average. Seemed low to me, so I did some peeking around within the offensive lines within our division. And my jaw hit the floor when I came across Cole Strange, rookie interior offensive lineman of the New England Patriots. They had him graded as an 86.3, which is nearing elite. So according to Pro Football Focus, Cole Strange, who has yet to take a snap in the NFL, whose own mother didn't have him as a first-round pick coming out of Tennessee Chattanooga, is apparently leagues and bounds better than Laken Tomlinson, who has started 70 consecutive games in this league, including a Super Bowl, and was a Pro Bowler last year. Maybe I'm petty, but I pulled my subscription to PFF after this because the amount of dishonesty and or lack of willingness to do your due diligence, it's borderline thievery on this pricey membership. They're selling, but I can't trash PFF without giving you an alternative. That is Jets X Factor. You guys know them. It is the best $49 you could spend in a year. I would subscribe in a second. And if you want to look at a ranking that maybe isn't completely out of this world, you can check this out below. These are the top 15 New York Jets on the roster that I would build my team around. Thank you for watching. We'll talk ball soon.